fresh dose of tech news and insight. This is the Early Burb Briefing. It is Sunday, March 27th, 2022. This is the Early Burb Briefing. I'm Eagle Falcon. Nvidia is in a weird spot because on paper, they're the most profitable these last 2 years than they ever have been. But the reason we then ask that is, why were they? They weren't able to produce as many GPUs. They couldn't meet the demand at all. And there's a lot of reasons for that sort of thing. But the fact that they made record profits doesn't mean they're going to ignore their production problem. And currently they have a production problem. Well, here's an interesting report. And by report, I mean a Q&A session with Tom's Hardware. Jensen spoke with Tom's Hardware and said they are open to the idea of going to Intel to produce GPU chips for them, leaning on Intel's muscle to actually produce the silicon chips rather than going to TSMC or Samsung. Now, Samsung this time around just, I don't know what they were doing, but it clearly wasn't enough, like, at all. Not even close. And TSMC, well, thanks to the pandemic, the increase in demand, and the shutdowns, and also just the rising need for silicon chips and everything, because everything decides to be smart because of the concept of the Internet of Things. TSMC was overloaded. And while we see TSMC and other chip makers build more foundries, they are still months out. And, well, I'll just put it this way. Nvidia, in addition to that super chip a couple days ago, they also just showed off their A100, or not their A100, their H100 server GPU, which means they're on track for the RTX 4080 to launch this holiday season. In theory, at least. That is at least the way I look at it, because if they were going to delay the launch of that, they would have delayed the launch of the supercomputer chip as well. But that is what's currently on track. Maybe they won't do it. Who knows? Time will tell. But right now, I just got to read the leaves as they show. The question is, can I speak leaf? No idea. That's going to do it for me. Stay safe and stay healthy.